Et bonsoir à tous et bienvenue dans le Grand Hall, installez-vous confortablement, on est parti pour une petite soirée ensemble. Petite soirée de découverte sur Dragon's Dogma 2. J'espère que vous allez bien, que vous avez passé une bonne journée, ça me fait plaisir de vous avoir avec moi ce soir. Pour cette soirée qui sent le fail. Écoutez, je peux pas le dire autrement, hein. Ça sent le fail. Voilà. Va y avoir du beau jeu, mais va aussi y avoir du fail. Alors, voyons voir. Ici, il va y avoir du sport, mais moi je reste tranquille, tu sais. Hop. Voilà. Bah écoutez, let's go, hein.
On a guess, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevermond suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the console.
Je suis en train de bugger sur son armure, je la trouve magnifique.
Celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage. Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the sovereign.
Bonsoir belle compagnie.
Bonsoir Zara, merci pour les 44 mois d'abonnement. Des gros bisous.
Long live the sovereign of Vermont!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason, cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Ok.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward.
Ok.
Aha! I thought I recognized you.
On va partir là-dessus.
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Non, plusieurs ascensions ont été ajoutées, vous y aurez accès à mesure que vous progressez dans le jeu.
Nodding off where I stand.
The best quality a soldier can have.
Not sure how much longer I can hold out. Is there no escape?
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
I don't feel safe here.
Le trou.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
You think I care to hear your troubles? Leave off!
Leave off.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray,
Oh, c'est
do not
Rook.
overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
Would that I now had horse and drawn steed.
Time to be heading home.
Same as my shift,
Why me?
Time for you to get to work. Get to work, you rotten layabout. If that's not clear enough for you, ask the other vessels what to do. I've not the time to...
You are prepared to work. then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Ok.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap! Or...
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Wow.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives!
Bisoir. Pour l'occasion, j'amène un bélier pour enfoncer la porte du hall. C'est ok?
Y a pas de souci, apporte ce que tu veux. Bisoir à toi aussi.
Observe your foes carefully and attack as the situation demands. Shields offer welcome protection from attacks. Boulders, barrels, and the like make effective weapons for the clever combatants. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend killing.
Are you unharmed?
Consign it!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. It is surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Consign it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn.
Okay.
Just stand there! Shoot it down! Spinning away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pour ceux qui n'ont jamais fini le premier, c'est quoi un insurgé au juste? Les insurgés, c'est le nom qui sont donnés aux gens qui ont été choisis par le dragon.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Le jeu qui nous dit il ne faut pas aller dans l'eau.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
Ok.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there.
Ah, Goblin.
Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Nell to see that. Cannot hope. Dragon rears its ugly head. The sovereign appears among the people and steps forth to challenge it. I dare say Vermund owes much of its prosperity to the sovereigns who have served it o'er time. Though, personally, I'm just glad to know we've got someone looking out for us.
Oups, la porte.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. 'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Et voilà Dame Chaka.
This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to traveling alongside you, and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be... a pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
L'avant-poste des gardes frontières. Touchant une pierre de faille, vous pouvez voyager vers une passerelle reliant les différents mondes, traversée par de nombreux pions lors de vos séjours par-delà la faille. Cela vous permet d'invoquer des pions correspondant à certains critères. Ces pions de soutien ne montreront cependant pas le niveau à vos côtés. Il se peut donc que vous ayez régulièrement besoin d'en recruter des nouveaux.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
Ok.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Donc il me faudrait...
Take me as your shield, Arisen. Upon my fighter's pride, no foe shall harm you while I yet stand. Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
Tu vois si c'est des pions dans ta liste de contacts? Bah c'est ça que je voulais vérifier, ouais.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Alors... Dans ce monde, vous vous fiez pas uniquement aux données de sauvegarde automatique pour enregistrer votre progression, il est recommandé de vous reposer régulièrement à une auberge pour assurer la fiabilité de vos données de jeu. Le jeu est sexy, mais la monétisation dessus me donne de l'urticaire. Ouais, enfin la monétisation, t'es pas obligé de dépenser, hein.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
Ok.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
A moment long awaited. I knew it was only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
They do say things come to those who wait.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
Alors, guilde des classes. Changer de classe. Pour le moment, j'ai pas la possibilité d'avoir de classe avancée. Alors, voyons voir. Matériel de camp d'explorateur. Pierre de réveil. Appât harpie. Art de la métamorphose. Pendentif chaleureux.
Do come again.
Ok.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
Voyons voir. Équipement. Voilà.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Hail! You a soldier? Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way then?
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
Ah oui, d'ailleurs.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? Thad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
Ok, vous pouvez choisir une mission à accomplir en priorité parmi celles que vous avez acceptées. Si la destination de la mission est connue, un marqueur sera placé sur votre carte pour l'indiquer. Si un pion de votre équipe possède des connaissances particulières sur une mission, il pourra vous mener jusqu'à votre objectif. Toutefois, il ne pourra vous guider que si la mission est définie comme prioritaire.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Ok. Le petit check. Alors attendez, bougez pas. Mission... Un bleu au front.
Dare I say it?
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
Ouais.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Dame Shaka qui prend des levels. Ok, voilà les
Yon
harpies.
path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore,
The creature's talents are useless while it's pinned. Pray, make full use of this opportunity to fell it.
Ok.
Is that all of them?
Hello, Srak.
You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed.
shall we report our results?
Ouais, il faut qu'on fasse demi-tour, c'est ça? Ça va, le jeu est fluide? J'avais vu tout à l'heure qu'il y avait quelques saccades, visiblement.
We have reached our...
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ricardo. 'Twas a relief to see him return.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
Ok.
Fine goods for sale. Well met.
Alors, qu'est-ce que je pourrais acheter? Ouais, j'ai combien d'argent? 1900. Ah, j'ai pas assez d'argent. Chiotte.
Always a pleasure.
Alors, voyons voir. J'ai mon jean. Ok.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
We mustn't overspend.
You have my support.
Est-ce que j'ai la possibilité de voir... J'ai vu qu'Alpha, il avait filé son code de pion pour pouvoir invoquer son pion au besoin.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea.
Ok.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Goblins, master!
You need not shrink from danger. Need the strength to prevail over anything.
J'ai toujours pas compris à quoi ça servait de faire ça sur une harpie, mais soit.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there. We've a choice of where
J'ai
to
pas
go.
repris Papé, non, j'ai Dame Chaka à la
How to know the
place.
path best traveled.
What are we tarrying for? Onward, I say!
Des gruiques. Quand on arrive en ville, les gens se moquent de
I'd have
nous.
thought to share myself. The pawns in this party are women all.
Oui,
And
c'est vrai. Que des femmes.
So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk
Sur
through the
1080
streets
sur
will help
YouTube, j'ai
jog your
l'impression que
memory.
le jeu est pixelisé, un problème de capture.
When the Arisen appears,
Non, je pense
so
pas.
too does the dragon.
Après,
'Tis an
il y a...
immutable truth. this world.
It is no great shock to
Ah,
me.
ma tête aussi? Ma foi. Non, vous n'êtes pas capé sur 720, mais visiblement, il y a certaines personnes qui n'ont pas l'option de passer en 1080. Il y en a en 1080 sur Twitch, mais...
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please.
Alors...
Hope to see you again.
To get back to work.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Waouh. Oh putain. Ah, il a une petite couronne sur la tête.
This moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Dieu, c'est un dragon. Enfin, le dieu, c'est un dragon. Le dragon, c'est un dieu ou un démon. Bah, c'est un dragon ancien avec tout ce que ça sous-entend dans l'univers de la fantasy en général, quoi.
thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then.
Mon perso est tellement grand par rapport à elle.
Visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you.
Non, le personnage ne parle toujours
I
pas,
would
non.
not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
What say we gather some information?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth.
So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if
Hein?
you can believe it.
Vu les merdes qu'il y a sur la route.
But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful.
Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
Ok, il est possible de combiner deux matériaux pour créer un nouvel objet. Vous pouvez sélectionner les matériaux individuellement ou choisir une combinaison déjà effectuée. Vous pouvez aussi choisir l'inventaire duquel les matériaux seront extraits en priorité, le vôtre ou celui de votre pion.
We could make the fruit rubberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
I think I get the idea.
Well met. You're the one who
Oh mon
saved
dieu, cette
Ulrich's
mèche.
life, aren't you?
C'est Ivar.
She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrica's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Ok.
You found strength courses through.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Toujours pas, hein.
Always a pleasure.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Où est-ce qu'ils ont vu une échelle?
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
You really ought to have returned by now.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare?
Non, je suis prêt, je pense.
Good. Then let us be on our way.
Precious little time.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Goblins, master! You have my protection.
J'espère que la mission d'escorte, elle va pas être aussi chiante que celle de la caravane dans le premier jeu.
It was excellent. I could have done no better. Focus. The battle continues. You found it, Arisen.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom has seen many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. There's still one. Regardless, do well.
The Arisen
Ah.
has been put to sleep.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen. Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Oh well, colour me surprised.
Le mec, il a zéro chill, il balance tout le monde par-dessus bord. Oui, j'espère la réussir, hein, vu les chances que le manque de chance que j'ai eu avec mes quêtes sur le premier jeu.
Ranged attacks are my specialty, Master. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I would make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say?
Ils m'ont traité de fumiste, là?
All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
J'ai volé les fruits secs à ce pauvre gars qui avait rien demandé à personne. Wow.
Is everyone all right?
Okay.
More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Ok, je me fais intercepter par tous les gens aux alentours qui ont envie de se faire recruter là.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Ouch!
I knew you would prevail, Master.
I dare say, the Arisen could have defeated this lot without us.
Outstanding.
Faut que je pense à dégainer.
Onward. It might await us on the road ahead.
Faut que je pense à dégainer avant d'attaquer, pardon. Excusez-moi.
Oh, yes, into kingdom.
Un avis sur le jeu, je viens d'arriver, bah je viens à peine de commencer là, on est vraiment dans le ventre mou du tuto, donc c'est difficile de donner un avis, mais en tout cas en termes de mécanique et de prise en main, on est clairement sur la suite du premier. Ça se sent bien. Et ça sent bon dans le sens où c'est fluide, ça s'enchaîne bien. Le jeu tourne bien. J'avais peur aussi de l'optimisation, mais le jeu tourne bien, donc écoute. Est-ce qu'il va ce cul?
What's this? We're trapped.
Ah.
Fine! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops. Pray, be on your guard.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Well done. Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Ok. Un troll! Un troll dans les donjons! Saisir les ennemis imposants en combat. Vous pouvez saisir un ennemi sur la terre ferme en vous approchant de lui en appuyant sur la gâchette droite. Une fois saisi, vous pouvez le repousser ou le tirer vers vous pour attirer son attention ou le déstabiliser.
Any Hercules, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
It is time we made for the capital to inform the people of Vermont.
You have my gratitude, sir. Could seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
Ok.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Petit chariot. Ok.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Ah, je peux faire la sieste.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Les exécutions, elles sont tellement fun.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right? Into the ox cart.
Le lendemain matin. Ah, c'est le mec de l'intro.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee.
Okay.
I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming.
Palais de Vernworth quelques mois auparavant.
Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit.
Elle est swag.
Just after the council's passing,
Petit côté Carrion Moss.
that her son would take his father's place. Word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds. In order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave.
Ah bah ça répond à ta question, Martoni. Elle est pas très gentille.
Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went?
Mentir.
Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Ok. Donc, tout le monde est là-bas, à l'entrée de la ville. Faudrait que je trouve la taverne.
Shall we go and deliver it to her? If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Potion... Armes, armure...
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
On a une quête par là? Coiffeur... Ah, l'auberge est là, sur la gauche. Non, c'est la guilde des pions, ça. Les porte-à-cristaux. Utilisez une transpierre, vous transportera instantanément à un porte-à-cristal. Vous trouverez des porte-à-cristaux permanents dans les villes et les villages, mais vous pouvez également placer vos propres porte-à-cristaux aux destinations de votre choix. Vous pouvez placer jusqu'à 10 porte-à-cristaux dans le monde à la fois. Une fois installé, un porte-à-cristal peut être récupéré si vous souhaitez le positionner ailleurs. Vous devez interagir au moins une fois avec le porte-à-cristal permanent des villes et villages pour qu'ils deviennent utilisables par les transpierres.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Ok. Donc pour changer de... C'est bizarre, j'ai l'impression qu'ils disent qu'il faut quand même lui parler à lui.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost. There's trade to be had in times both fair and fell.
Alors, je vais essayer de vendre des trucs.
where to find me. Well met, sir.
Alors, voyons voir.
I've all manner of arms for sale.
Disons que j'ai envie de vendre ça pour 280. Ça pour 270.
Have yourself a look.
Alors qu'est-ce que je pourrais me prendre? Là vous voyez mon personnage est flou. Allez savoir pourquoi. Alors voyons voir. Là, il me faut des petits crocs. Où est-ce que je vois combien ça coûte d'améliorer? À 41.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Ok.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Attendez, ça aussi c'est une taverne?
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Payer une tournée. Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit déjà? Il a dit qu'il fallait attendre la nuit et qu'on se retrouverait à l'auberge, c'est ça?
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
We found a chest. Let us examine what it has to offer.
What a bizarre village that was. I'm still not sure what to make of it. The villagers stared at me with a bizarre intensity. Oh, surely I'm as plain as they come. 'Twas as though they were praising me somehow. The very memory sends chills up my spine.
Ah, il est là.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you.
Je sais pas si tu peux équiper les autres pions.
'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Vous savez où est-ce qu'on peut changer de vocation dans la capitale? Je préfère vous demander plutôt que me perdre et chercher pendant 1000 ans.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Deesa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter?
Oui.
I thank you, your majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
La régente, ça donne quoi?
You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deeza's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Ok, la dernière quête, du coup, le magistrat.
Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. Our laws dictate that your majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, this mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Ok. Oh! Mais qu'est-ce que vous foutez?
Makes my blood boil.
Mais quoi? Oh merde. Ah, je m'y attendais pas, ça m'a pris au dépourvu. Oh merde. Ok.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Ok, on n'avance pas.
Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Il voyage peut-être que 2 jours.
Must we run
efficient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Vous savez que j'ai hésité à mettre des tatanes moi aussi, hein. Mais j'avais peur de les buter parce que j'allais leur cogner dessus avec l'épée, quoi.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What's splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that... Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Come find me when you've delivered that letter.
Ok, il m'a payé 200 et moi j'ai utilisé 100 pour payer le voyage.
This needs to be delivered. Shall we see it done?
Alors, voyons voir. Déjà, il va falloir qu'on aille voir la petite.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
La petite, on va lui parler pour lui donner la potion, qu'elle puisse rentrer.
Hello again, sir.
Ah, elle est là.
Say, have you brought some fruit rubberant for me? So this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Ok, ensuite. Ensuite. Donner un char à bœuf jusqu'à Melv et porter la lettre de Margit à son destinataire. Et le destinataire, c'est Lennart.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Ok, donc là je suis dans la zone, mais il faut qu'on trouve le Gus en question.
There's ought to be said for people. Aye, I reckon you'll be good at this.
You a traveller?
Well, I'll not pry, but I can tell you've a strong arm.
Maison de Lennart. Ça c'est à moi.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live.
Faudrait peut-être qu'on y vienne la nuit. Oh putain, vous l'avez vu?
How might I aid you, sir? I'm about ready to fall asleep on it.
Un arc cannelé. C'est beau, hein. C'est beau.
Oh dear. What am I to do? This is quite confounding.
Le jeu a très peu d'indicateurs, à l'inverse du premier qui avait des indicateurs un peu partout pour les quêtes principales, les quêtes secondaires, pour faire avancer les quêtes, ce genre de trucs. Genre là, on a un point d'exclamation sur la map, mais personne à qui parler pour l'activer. Putain, on voit loin, hein. Le griffon là-bas, il est derrière la montagne.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir.
Ouais.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'll go and search for him myself, only... it is a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now. So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right.
Entrez dans la forêt, tournez quand vous arriverez à l'arbre avec un nid d'oiseau tout en gardant la falaise à votre droite.
Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye. But my feet know it better than I do. And my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go then.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
A brief respite is naught to decry.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. Come. 'Twas a fine journey we shared. Wherever your travels take you, I pray you go in health.
Comment va?
Oh, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Je sais pas où on va, mais on y va. Hein.
I don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
There's no reason to rush into our bedrolls.
Comment ça marche le campement?
Would that such tranquility could last.
I suppose 'tis so.
Y aller en pleine nuit, c'est vraiment des idées de merde. Hein.
I will protect you. Most impressive, Master.
Would seem I'm still catching up to them.
Perhaps towards some work overdone. No matter. Douse the flames before it is too late.
J'adore balancer des gens dans le vide. C'est ma grande passion.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
That was well fought.
I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, I... Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Ah, you'll hear no complaints from me.
Let us proceed with caution, keeping an eye on our charge at all times.
Attendez, il faut les escorter?
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Ça veut dire qu'ils comptent sur moi pour les ramener à bon port. Ok, c'est comme ça qu'on campe du coup.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Parfait.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Tu peux manger? Ah ok, d'accord. Faudra qu'on fasse ça la prochaine fois alors. Merci pour le tips.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Are you fit to travel?
Donc de ce que j'ai lu au niveau des tips, le pont, les ponts sont destructibles, donc il faut que je fasse attention à ça aussi. Si je me bats contre un ennemi, soit je peux utiliser un pont pour le piéger, soit je peux me faire piéger.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs.
Good on you. Just take... You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pocket. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. We managed to save Norbert. And perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal...
Du coup, j'ai une cape, c'est ça?
Two good deeds in one, you might say.
I mean, you helped me learn a valuable lesson today. Ne'er again will I let fear stop.
Ça m'emmerde cette histoire là, je sais pas où il est ce Lennart là.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen?
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Alors voyons voir, là j'ai le coup éclair, tranche ciel. Joli. Lune sanglante, c'est une AOE. Frappe de bouclier. Provocation. En plein. Alors attendez. Tranche ciel, ça me paraît bien. Frappe de bouclier. Et tremplin. Ok. Donc ça c'est A. Tranche ciel c'est B. Y pour la frappe de bouclier. Dame Chaka. Le multi-tir. Le tir chargé à la Monster Hunter. Et tir explosif. Hello Vilis.
Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Do come again.
Alas, would that you were our sovereign. We're not to talk during
Putain, il est encore passé là le griffon. J'ai l'impression qu'il y a des horaires en fait.
What I can do for you?
What might you need?
I appreciate that.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
Putain, la zone elle est un peu grande quand même quoi. Trouvez-le là-dedans. Mais là-dedans, t'es en train de m'indiquer toute la ville. Oui.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
A good day to you. Oi, bring me a... Oh.
Hale, if you've
Ah.
a moment to spare, I'd like a word.
Elle est belle son épée hein.
As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
Attends, mais il faut qu'on parle.
What can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It is a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of...
Should we report back now?
Ok, donc il faut qu'on aille tuer des hommes lézards.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
One of us has been drenched. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Je vais aller le chercher, hein. Eh non, je paye pas les flèches, ça va, c'est pour ça que je les laisse tirer. Allez, tu dégages.
That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Well, well, color me surprised.
Y a quelqu'un qui sait comment je fais pour trouver le code de Dame Shaka, que je puisse vous le donner, histoire que vous puissiez la recruter en cas de besoin.
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. We met...
Attendez. Je me suis gouré?
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master.
Est-ce que vous pensez que j'arrive à... Je dis pas de bêtises, une fois que t'es à côté de la faille, le lobby, t'as un onglet avec l'idée affichée, ou bien peut-être en lui parlant. J'ai essayé de lui parler, ça l'a pas fait.
Well done, Master. Those Saurian shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that...
'Tis done. Outstanding.
You've my gratitude for the work you've done for us this day. The rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace now.
Ok. Qu'est-ce que je suis en train de regarder là-bas? Ils se battent? Putain, j'ai l'impression d'être à l'extérieur de Stormwind avec les gens qui font des duels, là. Ok. Est-ce que j'ai fait tout ce qu'il y avait à faire ici? J'ai toujours un marqueur, soit dit en passant.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I am well enough, thank you.
Ah, vous voyez, il faut ce code-là, là. Le nom d'utilisateur.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. It is our duty to bring the beasts low.
Les pions reçoivent des badges de récompense du savoir et de l'expertise engrangée quand il s'agisse d'expérience de combat ou de connaissances en matière d'exploration. Les pions possédant des badges s'avèrent plus utiles aussi bien dans la parole que dans les actes. Badges de monstres sont attribués aux pions ayant vaincu un certain nombre d'ennemis d'un type particulier. Les pions qui en disposent connaissent ainsi suffisamment la créature pour déterminer la meilleure façon de la vaincre et vous fourniront donc de précieux conseils. Badges de terrain sont attribués aux pions ayant campé un certain nombre de fois dans une région particulière. Au moment de s'aventurer dans la dite région, le pion partagera ses connaissances de la zone en vous offrant de précieux conseils. Ah, c'est ça, idée du pion. XAV. Attendez. Je vais le taper dans le chat. Je vais... XAV... FBL G X J E 0. Ça. Du coup, si on a le jeu, on peut jouer avec. Yep. Yep. Ok. chercher un pion. Pion des amis. Alors, il y a Liesel niveau 18. Il y a Paul. Mathilda, Alistair, Raya, Norvanus, Chatreus. Ok.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Erin.
'Twas a fine adventure we shared. May we meet again.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
Ok. Et donc...
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
I bid you farewell, Arisen. I trust you will not soon forget the supremacy of the bow.
It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Ok.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first...
Ne tâtonnez pas dans le noir, équipez-vous plutôt de nos sublimes lanternes, tâchez toutefois de ne pas vous aventurer trop loin sous peine de voir les monstres attirés par votre lueur tels des papillons de nuit.
What wind of it? Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Ok, donc là on va attendre le char.
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Oh merde.
Let my magic grant you an elemental. You are a allow me.
Aïe, 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 aïe.
A reckless opponent gets the easy prey.
Understood. Tis done. Thank you. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task the master set for me.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a pris dans la gueule?
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I...
I got you lightning tag.
Je suis mort, putain. Ah, la première mort nulle.
Just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Well done.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
These things are only truly effective when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Aught fell from the beast that had breathed its last. Torched! Quick! Get out of the flames! Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment. Well fought, Arabian.
Keep on like that. You can't do soon enough.
A result.
The path to victory is myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable.
Petit coffre. Filet de bête. Ça va, ça monte vite, hein?
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
I grant you lightning fangs.
Char à bœuf.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That's enough. That's it. That was superb, Arisen.
J'adore le fait qu'il se check. C'est tout con, hein? Mais je trouve ça génial.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Alors, où est-ce qu'on est, là? Putain, on a de la route, hein. On a un sacré bout de chemin à faire avant d'arriver, hein. Pourquoi elle est là? C'est sur le chemin, mais c'est une des 3 quêtes qu'on m'a filées. Aïe, 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 aïe.
Tis a foe worthy of caution. Lord save our best.
Dame Chaka, non! J'ai peur qu'il me balance dans l'eau. Ah! Aïe 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 aïe, ça va ça. Regardez Dame Shaka.
Be more careful. You really ought to know your limits.
Taking the initiative, I'll have you know.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Non, 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 non. Chier. Ah. Dommage.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
Non, ça ira, merci.
Look, Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You've written us entrenched.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Je me demande, est-ce qu'il y a des potions?
We are to retreat then. It is a foe worthy of caution. We ought to say our best.
Ouais. Après, le problème, c'est que avec ma... Enfin, je suis midlife, quoi, donc... Engager un combat comme ça alors que je suis que midlife...
Just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Goblins, master!
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
Well fought, Arisen.
Not like that! Not soon enough!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I will finish this here and now.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
This road is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat. I'm not sure what to tell you.
Ethan, merci beaucoup pour le raid, bienvenue.
Thanks to you, Arisen.
Take the simplest strategy that our foe most defaults.
Le bonsoir par ici. Amara Sastarion.
Merci pour les 39 mois d'abonnement. Bonsoir à toi. J'espère que ton stream s'est bien passé. Qu'est-ce que tu faisais de beau?
Our foe has been thrown off balance.
Bring the beat down! Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true. I got lightning's fang.
Seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponent takes a easy breath. Of course.
When enraged, this creature...
You must wait.
Il va où? Reviens, Solo.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. This right there. Our foe stumbles. One more puzzle to put it down. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Chier.
If we are to best this behemoth, we must do whatever we can to knock it off balance. Interesting. Suppose we should try to tip the odds in our favor.
Of course.
Let my magic grant you an immense quite a view from up here. We see how high I can scale.
Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
Recklessness has done the no favors. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Où est-ce que tu fuis?
Victory at hand, in no quarter.
Il a sauté dans l'eau. Il s'est suicidé. Prenez garde au bord de l'eau, le kraken se tapit dans les profondeurs des rivières, lacs et mers et engloutira un seul coup toute personne et chose s'en approchant trop. Si vous êtes victime, vous aurez droit à une seconde chance, mais les pions seront perdus et les autres créatures vivantes succomberont instantanément. Bon bah... par contre, avec ma vie, je suis pas certain que ce soit une bonne idée de...
Strike with lightning on your side. I knew you would prevail, Master. Douse the flame before it is too late.
Ok. Hello Garlon. Ouais, du coup, j'ai pas vu. Qu'est-ce que tu faisais de beau, Ethan? Du Stardew? Ah.
We ought to goblins, Master.
You need not shoot in danger. Leave the strength to prevail over anything.
Ouais. C'est pas avec ma vie que je vais aller bien loin. Donc je pense qu'il vaudrait mieux qu'on essaie de retourner en ville. Parce que si même des gobelins nous explosent...
We've got goblins.
I suppose I'll handle this.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Alistair est mort. Où est-ce que je vais là? Je vais pas au bon endroit du tout en fait.
My magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Ça c'est la grande route. Non, en fait, il a pas sauté après le mob, il s'est fait embarquer par le mob. Le mob, il lui a mis un double dropkick de catcher dans la tête. Putain. Mais si le moindre coup me fait tomber, ça va être infernal pour rentrer en ville. Hein. Tu me donneras des cours sur Oni. Faudrait que je refasse à l'occasion.
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take goblins approach. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Fall back, and I will use my magic. Wait a moment. I grant you lightning's fangs. That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Come back, please.
Most impressive, Master.
Putain, fais chier. Ouais, je sais pas à quoi d'où ça sort cette histoire. Il y en a qui ont le 1080, il y en a d'autres qui l'ont pas. Aucune idée d'où ça sort.
Might there be aught over there?
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. If you are in need of healing, allow me. Hold you right there. Here, strike with lightning on your side.
Et l'autre hache.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt. Spur us into the next. We've naught to gain by fighting here. Best we push on.
Peut-être parce que tu stream en même temps sur YouTube. Non, mais il n'y a pas de raison. Hein.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
D'ailleurs, sur YouTube, il n'y a pas de problème de qualité. Ok, on est arrivé en ville. Quelle aventure. Alors...
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guildhall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Champion, c'est 150 PC. J'en ai 2290, ça devrait aller. Pourquoi je peux pas prendre... je peux pas la prendre? C'est une question de rang, c'est une question de niveau. Champions peuvent fendre les ennemis imposants avec leur épée à deux mains. Leur force leur permet de résister aux attaques et de subjuguer l'ennemi. Je suis rang combien? 4 là. Il te dit pourquoi quand tu quittes le dialogue?
but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time.
Quoi? Mais pourquoi?
You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members.
Ah.
And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you, unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild?
C'est intéressant ça.
Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We shall have to scour, high and low. We want for information. Mayhap we ought to speak with this Sir Roderick. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall...
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And
Ça c'est
quality's what
Bjorn.
you need if you want to survive. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen?
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore, but no sack of gold could compare to a fellow life, eh?
Ok.
It seems we must venture to Trevo Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Vernworth. Pray, allow me to show you the...
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey.
Putain, 2000 balles pour dormir là.
Hospitality in all.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. Our adventure continues.
Alors, voyons voir la carte. Mission. En manque de classe. Selon le chef de guilde, vous allez devoir vous procurer vos propres armes si vous souhaitez accéder aux classes sorciers ou champions. Du coup, tout à l'heure, c'était ton premier campement. Tu payes depuis le début du jeu. J'avais pas pris de pause, à vrai dire.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Alors... Normalement, le mec doit être là. Ouais, c'est bon, il est là.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melve? Splendid. You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend. Here you are.
Ox cart seems
Les
a
choses de
convenient choice for
mineurs.
longer journeys.
5000 balles.
I see no harm in making use of them as needed, master.
Alors, mission. En manque de classe. Et ils ont dit sur la route. Attends. Ah oui, il faut que je recrute. Un pion en plus là du coup. Ils ont dit sur la route à l'ouest, c'est ça? là. Donc il faut qu'on parte par l'ouest. Ok.
You have my support. It seems we must venture to Trevo Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Vernworth.
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly.
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
The lads in...
Oh, 'tis you.
Ah, Flora.
You're the good sir who aided me
Hello,
in
Echo.
Delve.
C'est ici le nouveau jeu avec les Kajites, c'est ça. Mais en plus intéressant.
Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
Ok.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Alors, voyons voir. On veut des pions spéciaux. Non. Recherche de pions, pions des amis. Et on fait revenir Alistar.
I had every faith our paths would cross again, Arisen. I knew we'd not be long apart.
Ok. Alors, il faut qu'on prenne à l'ouest, du coup.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
C'est par là? Ouais. Oh, il y a des harpies qui tournent autour de la tour, là-bas, à gauche.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
I'll attack you!
We've got goblins!
We cannot be too careful.
I shan't allow any further harm from you. I grant you lightning span.
Sur quoi est-ce qu'elle tire chacun? Est-ce que c'est une bonne idée de passer par là? Ouais, ça a l'air d'être... On voit les routes là, à travers le terrain. Donc c'est-à-dire que si je prends la petite route là, qui est sur la gauche, ça va nous emmener pas trop loin de l'endroit où on doit aller. Oh merde. Non, j'ai pas la foi, j'ai pas la foi.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
our best will do.
I think I get the idea.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Hold right there.
Ok. J'ai l'impression de brouillard permanent ou de temps gris. C'est pire que chez moi en hiver, c'est sûr, le jeu c'est Game of Thrones. Comment ça? Il fait grand soleil. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette histoire?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Il est où le coffre au trésor? Là-haut?
This is most convenient.
J'ai l'impression de voir des graphismes d'un autre âge éterne. Oh, ok.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, so I've learned.
Yes, it's pincushion. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Ok.
Why, thank you. Pray, take it. You've done much on my behalf.
Bonne nuit, Titange.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Ok, on y est. L'antre des gobelins.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
What I wouldn't give for a map, particularly one that could tell us where.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Oh merde, joli. Joli le coup du baril, bravo le gobelin. Bon, tout le monde est là?
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strike bedrock.
Here, strike lightning on your side. I knew you would prevail, Master.
But seem like there's catching up to do.
Outstanding.
Ah, une épée à deux mains, parfait.
Prison has been torched. Quick, douse the flames.
Stay with me. Wait a minute.
Il manque Chaka, non? Ah non, elle est là.
Yon chest is in a place not easily accessed.
Oi, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Right, lend us your aid. Shatter the goblin!
Les animations, elles sont tellement smooth. Je vous disais quand on jouait au premier que j'avais hâte de voir ce qu'ils allaient faire avec le jeu suite à l'expérience qu'ils ont eue avec Monster Hunter et on sent vraiment qu'ils ont appris de Monster Hunter quoi.
Was a simple patrol mission till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favor if there's a chance.
Okay.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Ah ouais, il y a du monde en bas là.
Tis overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
J'ai oublié de faire descendre la... Putain.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Ah non, c'est bon, il y a quelqu'un qui l'a fait. Non, les PNJ qui sont plus intelligents que moi. Alors attendez. Alors donc là on s'est occupé de quelqu'un. Ok. On s'est occupé d'un des camps, du coup, dans la mine. Je vais regagner le chemin principal et je pense qu'on va descendre... J'aurais pu descendre jusqu'à la côte, là, pour faire ça. Parce qu'à un moment ou un autre, de toute façon, il faudra y aller. Mais je pense que je vais aller débloquer ma classe. C'est ce qui me branche le plus. Donc on va regagner la grande route.
We have no means of exploiting our enemies' weakness.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
All together now! We attack as one!
Moment of victory in the hand. Let us finish this.
Understood. You have my protection. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Bon. Je m'attendais pas à tomber nez à nez avec un minotaure, mais soit. Ça va Landra? Comment on va?
We've got goblins!
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
Let my magic imbue the weapon with the fury of the elements. Wait right there. The arisen has been launched.
Mais il est encore là, lui?
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Of course. Focus. A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
Ah yes, now I see.
Ok. On arrive en ville. Ah, peut-être pas... Je prenne à l'est pour traverser. Bah écoutez, 12 niveaux pour la soirée, je pense que c'est plus que pas mal. Chacun elle est niveau 12, donc elle pourra aider pas mal de gens qui débutent. Si... Encore une fois, si vous avez envie de la recruter, il y a le code qui a été épinglé par Papé dans le chat. Je le mettrai sur le Discord aussi, je pense. Je pense que je vais ouvrir un channel sur le Discord pour que les gens puissent partager leurs pions. On puisse aller piocher dans les pions de la commu, quoi. Je trouve ça cool. Bye bye, Plume.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Alors, voyons voir. Ah oui, il va falloir que je change de quête.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? I see you have a great sword with you, a fine weapon. You may now change your vocation to warrior, if you wish. If you would prefer to register a sorcerer, you will need to acquire an archer staff.
Oh, what does this say?
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations.
Alors, changer de classe pour champion. Voilà. Parfait. Aller au menu équipement, donc ça c'est bon. Faudrait que je vende ces trucs-là. Ok. Donc les choses de mineurs, c'est mieux. Et là, on a un deuxième anneau. Ok, bah j'ai hâte d'aller me bastonner et de voir ce que ça donne. Putain, ce bug avec le personnage flou, je l'avais eu aussi dans Cyberpunk, et il fallait désactiver quelque chose dans les options pour que ça redevienne net, mais je sais plus ce que c'était exactement.
If aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Alors, j'ai la déchirure céleste. Coup de bûcheron. Ça, je prends. Ça, je prends. Et le rugissement. Ok.
Always a pleasure.
Là, on est bon. C'est vraiment marrant le fait qu'on puisse discuter avec des gens comme ça et que ça débloque des quêtes naturellement, vous voyez.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to...
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Parfait. Bah, je pense que je vais m'arrêter là pour ce soir, du coup. Ouais, l'armure, elle est... L'armure, elle est particulière, certes. Une petite sauvegarde. Hop. Parfait. Bah écoutez, on va s'arrêter là pour ce soir, du coup. Donc j'espère que ça vous a plu, que vous avez passé une bonne soirée. Moi, comme dit, je vais ouvrir un petit onglet sur le Discord pour qu'on puisse échanger et discuter autour de nos codes de pions. Donc si ça vous intéresse, n'hésitez pas à passer sur le Discord. Ça fait du mouvement sur le Discord et ça permettra de partager un peu tout ça. Donc je vous fais des bisous, je vous souhaite une très très bonne nuit. Je vous dis à demain à partir de 20h, du coup, pour la suite des événements. Juste, on va regarder si je peux pas vous envoyer en raid chez quelqu'un. Hop. Je vais vous envoyer chez l'eau, je pense. Ah non, mais il y a Kemarino qui est en train de faire du JDR. Donc je vais vous envoyer là-bas plutôt. Hop. Des bisous, une bonne nuit et à demain, ça marche? Bye bye.